Hey. How we doing today? Y'all? Brand new week. Fresh, new energy. Y'all, this week is the week that everything changes. This week is the week that you have made the decision that your life will never be the same. Y'all, my name is Sage Breed. Welcome to Growth Track. Growth Track is a place where we come for short, sweet, simple motivation, a push to get your week started because you have things that you need to do. Man, y'all, I'm blessed. I'm grateful. I'm excited. Today's topic is one that has helped me because it is an area that I really struggled. Like, I did not think I was going to be able to do this. I had people literally speak over me, Sage, you'll never be able to do this. Sage, you can't do this. Like, literally, you need to go over there because you're a disruption. You need to go over there because you're a distraction. We're going to talk about focus. Focus is the ability of producing clear vision. It's the ability of producing clear vision. So maybe you're imagining yourself, man, back when I was in middle school or secondary school, right? Like, I was not able to sit still. Like, for real, me, Sage Breed, I was not able to sit still. I was always causing issues. I was always causing a ruckus for whatever the reason being, right? And then we're always saying, Sage, you can't focus. Sage, you can't do this. Speaking death over me. But now, because of the principles that I learned, because of the disciplines that I gained and that I applied, now I'm able to focus. So there's three things that we're going to talk about. Three things that will push you into that next level. Okay? It's not just even, thank you. It's not even just going to be a push. It's going to be a pull for those days where you're like, I don't have the energy to walk. I just need something. I had that today. I was like, I don't have the energy. I may call it off. And it was just like, you know what? Today's the day. Today's the day where my life changes. Okay, so we're going to talk about having a vision. It can be clear, it can be vague or defined. Okay, but just having a vision. Second, we're going to talk about discipline. And then third, what we're going to discuss is self-control. So let's take a look at this first one. It's just having a vision. So a lot of times when you hear have a vision, it's like, Sage, like, you're always talking about having a vision, bro. Like, I don't have one yet. That's okay. Like, so when we say have a vision, it can be fuzzy. Like, okay, so praise God. I used to wear glasses. I used to. And when I gave my life to Christ, because as many know, I'm a Christian, I'm a believer, I'm a disciple of Jesus Christ. I said, okay, God, heal my eyesight, because I need glasses to see. And he said, okay, open them. I don't need glasses. I don't need glasses anymore. I can see. And so I had to go get it tested, right? Because just because you wake up, it's like, I can see. Let's see. Let's see if you can see. So my vision went from super vague, like I can't see nothing, to now it's defined. I can see things. I can read things I couldn't read before. I have a picture, because we know that vision is the ability to see beyond. It's the ability to see beyond. So if I'm just sitting here and I'm like, man, like my life, bro, I'm not really doing anything. Like, get this, a few months ago, I was living back with my mom. A few months ago, I wasn't doing anything like that. Like, I was still doing stuff, but I wasn't married. I didn't have a different place to live. I didn't have this business. I didn't have the friends that I have. I didn't have the community that we have. And so I had an idea. It was super vague. And so we're going to talk about this a little later, but I had to sit with it. And over time, it became more and more defined. And over time, things started adding to it. So in order to have that focus, the ability of producing clear vision, first I had to have at least some vision of being like, man, well, maybe one day this can happen. Maybe one day I can have these things. Maybe one day this is what I can do. Okay, second, we're going to talk about discipline. Discipline, it's sometimes it's a scary word, but we love discipline. We enjoy discipline. Man, it may not be pleasant in the moment, but we know that discipline will produce the harvest that we'll be able to enjoy later. Man, we'll be able to enjoy it. So what is discipline? Discipline is your vision applied. It's your vision applied, okay? Remember when we gave that example, that story of when I was driving out on this business trip and I saw this mountain and oh snap, there's a restaurant that I really love over there, but that's not where I'm headed. I can't go that way. Oh, dude, there's a water hole right over there. That's not where I'm going right now. I'm going towards the mountain. It's the same deal. Okay, so for example, you have a budget. Man, I want to save $500 a month. Okay, let's start there. Okay, let's even start smaller, right? Because maybe that's not feasible. I want to save $20 a month. Okay, all right. But in order to do that, what do? Lay it out. First, you got to know how much money am I bringing in on average. Then, lay it out. So when you start doing that, you say, okay, 10% God has to. 10% savings have to. 10% giving have to. 10%. Okay, so now you're getting it. This is what's called the 5 jars. Okay, so you got tithe, offering, investments, giving, and then you have your bills. Okay, so when you start to build these things out, you're able to allocate your funds. And so when you start to pay God first, okay, not in the sense of I'm paying you, but this is what Jesus said: give Caesar what is Caesar's, talking about taxes, and give God what is God's. Everything belongs to God. Okay, we're not going to talk about that right now, but it is life changing. It is important. And then put your money in your savings. Don't even touch it. Don't even look at it. Forget that it's there. When you start to do that, when you start to live that disciplined life of, oh snap, I really want to go get pizza right now, but I already spent my bill money. I already gave my tithe. I already did this. All I have is my savings. That savings is not for pizza. That savings is not for you to go watch a movie with your friends. That savings, it's not for anything. It's for saving is what it's for. Okay? So just set that aside. Grow that discipline because you have a vision. Man, I want to be able to save this. I want to be able to save and put away $20 a month. Okay, so you can do it. It's that discipline. It's your vision applied. Third, what we're going to talk about is self-control. Self-control is what it sounds like. It's the ability to control oneself. It's similar to discipline, however, it's very different because discipline is vision applied, meaning now that I have an idea of my vision, now that I have a picture of my vision, I will do things that perpetuate that vision. Self-control is saying, okay, I have to rein myself in to be disciplined. Because there's moments, y'all, I'll be honest with you, okay? I eat very healthy. I have a very active lifestyle. I'm very fit. And there's moments I love sugar. I love sugar, bro. It's my favorite. It's my favorite. Sometimes I'll just rip a sugar packet open and just... I do not do that, okay? But what I'm saying is I just love sugar. And so there's moments where I have to catch myself and say, whoa, I can't be eating this. I can, but I'm not gonna be doing that. I have to control myself. There's moments where I love to eat. Yo, I love to eat, and sometimes the food is just too good. What they say? They said it just be too seasoned sometimes, and I have to stop myself. I said, whoa, okay, I'm full. I've had enough. man, there's some good food. I'm done. Thank you. I'm done. And it's the same deal when you're going out with your relationships, whether it's your family, it's your friends, it's platonic, it's romantic. There's moments where you have to control yourself. There's moments in your day-to-day where you have to control yourself. Why? Because you're focused. Man, how important is this vision to you? You get to decide by how self-controlled you can be. You get to decide by how disciplined you are. Okay, so we talked about focus and how it's the ability of producing clear vision. We talked about that you needed to have vision, whether vague or defined. Second, we talked about being disciplined. Third, we talked about having self-control. Y'all, so before we go, I'm going to give you some action steps that we can take hold of. I want to encourage you. This one's super simple. Super simple. I do it every day. Sit down for 10 minutes and just think about the vision. Just think about it. Like literally, like say, what do I think about? Just think about it. Seriously. So when I first started this, I said, okay, I'm gonna sit down and I'm gonna imagine what it's gonna look like having Lifeline. I'm gonna imagine what it looks like branching out with this company. I'm gonna imagine what it looks like going out with my friends and we're all sitting down on this business trip and we're discussing business plans. I'm gonna imagine what it looks like bringing in my family. I'm gonna imagine where I'm gonna live. I'm gonna imagine what I'm gonna drive. I'm gonna imagine how much I'm gonna give. I'm gonna imagine. And I just do that. And it paints that picture and it makes it real. That way I can be disciplined. That way I can have self-control. Yo, you're strong. You're smart. I love you. And until next time, peace.